Look up Lil Jon's first hit. Like, I never knew it's a reggae song.
A remix of
Remix
a
reggae song.
killed.
It's crazy.
But then we were supposed to get Babyface and Teddy Riley, but it got postponed. And me and Mike's theory is that they were too old to know how to work the live, so they needed more time. So they figured it out.
Funny.
They didn't want to get on there yet. They trying to figure out how to use their live and help them out so they ain't,
That's actually really funny.
But some new ones have come out over the weekend. Travis Porter called out Migos, and it was trending. And a lot of people like, Travis Porter may watch Migos, and a lot of people like, y'all crazy. Migos got way more hits than Travis Porter. Then I had to start thinking. I was like, Travis Porter is my college.
Yeah.
So they hold a special place in my heart. I will always love them.
Yeah.
But then certain people was like, y'all can't even name all the Travis Porter members.
You can't.
And I can, but a lot of people can't. I was like, damn, you may lost already if you can't even name them.
But that battle, Migos gonna come out of that one. It's gonna be.
I don't think that necessarily mean anything.
No, I don't think they name them, but I think Migos gonna come out. They gonna edge them on.
I said
I
that
can
too.
see that edge them, but it won't be a smash.
It might not be a smash.
I don't think it'll be a smash.
It ain't gonna be a smash.
But I think Travis Porter can hold. What is it? An hour long?
I don't know.
20 songs.
I don't know if they can hold 20. I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
All right, let me name some. Let me name some of them. Let me name some of them.
For sure.
Ladies.
Yeah, I'm giving that one.
Bring It Back.
Yep,
definitely.
I'm giving that one.
Make It Rain.
Yep, I'm giving for sure.
Let Me Take You Out. I used to love that shit.
I don't think that's a hit.
It's not a hit, but I love it.
Yeah.
Cake. Go Shorty Go.
Okay,
College Girl.
Yeah.
Waffle House.
I don't know if that's gonna be. I think Migos gonna
Black
get
Boy,
this.
White Boy. Black Boy, White Boy.
I don't think they're gonna get that one either. I think that's just us. I think it's just
Damn,
us.
That's why I said, I think Migos gonna win, but it's gonna be entertaining.
It's gonna be entertaining for about 7
because
songs.
Travis Porter is Migos is what Travis Porter was supposed to
Yeah,
But
be.
you also got to remember all the remixes they hopped on to. It's different. Then Travis Porter hop on, do that thing with.
All the way turned.
That's what artists are playing. The people, all the things they were a part of.
Yeah.
So that they got the joint with. Damn, what was the other joint?
They can't compete with Migos.
2 Chainz. What's the joint with 2 Chainz? The song Travis Porter has with 2 Chainz.
I'm not sure.
Fuck, I forgot.
I can't remember,
But
yeah, man, Travis Porter holds it. We was in Atlanta. We went to college in Atlanta, and that was the time we were in college where they hits were.
That's what's so hard about these battles. Like I'm such a Southern ear when Manny was going against Scott Storch. Scott Storch definitely, I think, came out
with his
winner.
Range, yes.
But like the feeling that when Manny plays a song, I'm like, man, that shit is different.
When he dropped 400 Degrees, when that beat started, I was like, I just remember when Chaz first played this for me, and I was just like, yo, this is a masterpiece.
You know that, so you feel like Scott Storch is better, but you had Manny Fresh.
No. He had more range in his career, which makes it feel like it's like, all right, he's superior because it's the range.
Like Manny had some range, but it wasn't like.
But Manny, his sound, he's like almost a Southern legend. His sound was like introducing this new New Orleans bounce to the mainstream.
You're saying it's debatable between the two, but for your personal preference, Manny kind of
for my personal, because like when he played, because back that ass was last one. When you hear the boom, 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 that shit it's just different.
Right.
But then Scott Storch played
Still Dre, and his key game stupid.
Them keys crazy. Them keys crazy. In the battle,
he should have won against Zaytoven. Against the keys.
Oh, I want to see Zaytoven go against another Southern producer. That's cool. What makes it good. Like,
now tonight, I don't know if anybody. I mean, because y'all will hear this tomorrow, so it already been a habit. But tonight, Pleasure P and Bobby Valentino.
Are you serious? No, wait.
I think
but Timberland and them that set that up. They set that up.
Yeah, they definitely set that up.
Pleasure P's battling Bobby Valentino. All right, let's talk about this. Bobby Valentino got Miss Officer.
No, he got
Slow Down. He got Tell Me.
He got
all right, that's what we get murky. That's what the water get. That's what the water get. You can't see it no more. That's what the water get murky.
I'm starting to drown.
We started, when you closer to shore, it's a little clear. The deeper you get,
but you know what sucks? Because Pleasure P got all the Pretty Ricky. So that's
let me stop you there. I'm from Miami. Where are they from? They from Miami. So I remember that sound when it was brand new. I remember Pretty Ricky used to come to my high school before they were Pretty Ricky in glitter outfits and just be standing around. And they used to do the talent shows.
They still had the glitter outfits.
And they still had the glitter outfits. Like, that's how far I go back with Pretty Ricky. So it's like, I'm already going to be slightly biased.
I know niggas went home and like, dog, I got all this glitter on my face. Where the fuck this glitter come?
But then we got funny shit with Bobby Valentino when we used to stay in Atlanta, seeing him all over Atlanta, being on video shoots with him. Recently seen him at the studio when we record our podcast.
Yeah. The transgender person.
No, I did not see him with a transgender.
On the video, they had him running out the girls.
But that wasn't what I was referencing.
Okay, I thought you were talking about that.
So it's like, I don't know.
They said it's supposed to go down tonight, and it just sounded funny when I seen it because they posted since y'all asked for it, everybody. Nobody asked for this. No, not one soul asked for this.
But I'll tell you,
Bobby V got Slow Down, Anonymous. Remember that?
I do remember that. I remember that.
Beep, My Angel, Hands on Me.
He not beating Pleasure P.
Yeah, he not beating Pleasure P. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Well, wait, hold on. All right, let's go through what Pleasure P got. You know, all the Pretty Ricky stuff. What he got by himself? What's the boyfriend number 2?
Yeah, boyfriend number 2. That's it. Boyfriend number 2.
But look, this is where it can get interesting. Though. Look, this is where it can get interesting. What have they wrote that we don't know?
I don't know. Yeah,
because they start pulling out their then it's like
different.
This is part of the battle I want. I know what you got. Show me what I don't know.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Did we meet Pleasure P too?
No,
did I meet Pleasure?
We met Spectacular.
Oh, we met Spectacular. Yeah.
That's funny.
But that's the part I think will make that good.
Yeah.
So when they get to that point, call me.
What you
I
mean
know you gonna tune in a little bit.
No.
You tuning in a little bit.
No.
You gonna watch a little bit. You like humor. This is funny to you. You gonna tune in a little bit.
5 minutes. They might get 5 minutes out of me. They might get 5 minutes. That's kind of funny.
That's how you gonna get hooked.
That's how you gonna get hooked.
I'm being there like, oh shit, you did that all day.
But the other person that they was talking about, 2 Chainz was saying, I seen none of y'all called out Future, none of y'all called out T.I., none of y'all called out Jeezy. He said, y'all don't want smoke with the South. He said, none of y'all called out me. He said, I want to battle. He said, so he started naming people. Someone said Meek Mill. He said, that's a good one. He said, Meek, let's do it. So 2 Chainz want to battle Meek Mill. And
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
2 Chainz got some hits.
2 Chainz got some hits.
I honestly think 2 Chainz will win that.
I believe 2 Chainz will win that.
I think 2 Chainz will win that.
All right, let's name them.
He got some bops.
You got to start with the Player Circle, the Duffel Bag Boy.
Duffel Bag Boy.
Okay.
So he going there.
You can name most of the album for that True Religion album.
The first one?
Yeah, that first one.
He had a lot.
I'm Different.
Yeah, I'm Different.
What's the other one?
He got Birthday Song.
Birthday Song with Kanye. He got all the shit he did with Drake.
He got Pharrell. Tomorrow.
Fast Watching.
Fast Watching.
I love that song.
That shit go
I love that video too. But he got all the shit with Drake. Look. The biggest shit we forgetting all the features that nigga did. Remember when he was the feature guy? He was on Mercy. He was on
features.
What's the others? All the other good music stuff.
Oh, the one with Travis Porter was that Tell Me What You Know About This. Tell Me What You Know About That.
That was a remix. Must have been. It must have been.
But it counts.
It counts. Yeah.
If you want to play it, so
2 Chainz ripped that.
Yeah.
Like for Meek Mill, he got the intro, of course. Mm-hmm. He got 2 songs with Drake. He got what's his other hits? Got
Meek Mill?
Yeah, he got.
You said the intros. You said the jump with Drake.
He got the What's Free with Rick Ross and Jay-Z.
He got Amen. That was a hit for him.
Amen. What else he got? He got stuff I'm forgetting right now.
He do got stuff I'm forgetting, but I think 2 Chainz might edge him in that.
Yeah, I don't know if he has a lot. I mean, what was his first hit? I say my Lamborghini.
Oh, Boss with Rick Ross.
That was hard.
I mean, what was the name of that?
Because I'm a boss.
I'm like a boss.
Yeah, I love that song.
No, not. Is it like
I'm a boss?
Yeah,
I'm a boss.
Yeah,
I'm a boss.
But he got a bunch of hits too. But I think 2 Chainz taking that. But then again, I'm biased. I'm from the South. But I just think 2 Chainz put in work.
And 2 Chainz did put
2
in work.
2 Chainz went through 2 careers.
You're just saying who you think is better.
It's not too many people that like. I'm trying to think like Future. Who could Future go against?
Young Thug, maybe.
Future, possibly.
Future got to go against some other Southern
Future
dude.
and 2 Chainz, honestly, might even be better.
Future got hits. And
exactly.
Future
2 Chainz got hits. Man. They both got hits. That'd be a great
Future
battle.
was on Dump That Dick Off.
God damn. Are you serious?
Yeah.
And he wrote Racks on Racks.
And he
wrote
wrote
Racks
I
on
knew
Racks.
that. I knew that.
And he wrote Sierra's.
I love that song too.
Great song.
And he got all the shit with Drake.
Future got some things on there.
That's some heat. No, you know who would be good? T.I. versus Jeezy.
Oh man,
that'll be good.
That's a good one.
That'd be good.
That'll be something for the trap niggas. That'll be good. And we'll just be in there smiling.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be hits after hits
It's gonna
after
be a
hits
bunch of
after
it's gonna be a
hits.
bunch of old Atlanta thugs watching and smiling.
Charlamagne definitely gonna be in there.
Oh yeah,
that nigga.
smiling as fuck.
See, this is where I think T.I. would edge Jeezy.
Mm-hmm.
T.I. got the girl bops too.
True.
Jeezy, I can't remember any
Too
girl
many
bops.
girl bops, yeah.
But
Except for the beat the pussy up on the first album, I
love that song, but it wasn't a hit.
It wasn't a hit, but
You know what I'm saying? It was on a hit
it was
album.
maybe a regional hit. Maybe.
But T.I., Make Me Wanna. He got Hotel. Girl,
he got a shit with Rihanna.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so
I think I would take T.I.
I'm taking
and that
T.I.
one he probably would get him in that one. But
That'd be great.
Love Jeezy.
Niggas will be in there smiling.
As soon as Jeezy go that Thug Motivation 101. Ooh,
All right, how about this? How about groups?
I thought you said Groot. I'm about to say, who you gonna go against?
Groups?
The Wolverine, nigga.
Wu-Tang versus Wu-Tang.
G-Unit?
Man, that Beg for Mercy album, man. I think it's one of the greatest
that
group
shit was hard.
albums
Man,
ever.
that wow.
My-
I am Claire, your orbit driver.
I am Carly, your passenger.
Are you famous?
Why would you think that?
You live in a mansion.
Actually, I have no idea who lives there.
What do you mean?
45 minutes ago, I rang the bell. When the woman that lives there opened the door, I shot her in the face. You are sitting next to a sociopath. So here's the deal. If you tell me a really good story, then I will let you live.
He's gonna find me. He's been trying to kill me.
Don't overpay for Adidas. Wikibuy can save you money. It's a browser extension that automatically applies coupon codes to your shopping cart. It's super easy to use and it's free. So do yourself and your wallet a favor and try Wikibuy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Ask It, where you get to ask questions of somebody you may not be able to interact with, interact with on a day-to-day basis. It's a place to grow, learn, understand, and educate for everyone. That's the glue. I'm one of the hosts, Big Irish J, and
I'm Kev on stage, and today we have Ask a Funeral Director, aka Mortician, with Schuler King. If you don't know, get familiar. Schuler King is a social media content creator. He's also a professional comedian. He's real out here in the streets. I've heard other comics. I ain't seen Schuler personally because what ends up happening is I'm on the road, he's on the road. But I asked my comic friends, I didn't tell you, Schuler. I asked my friends, say, yo, what up with Schuler? What up with Schuler? And I'm gonna tell you how I knew you was real, Schuler. You got weekend dates. They don't give you the weekend if you just can sell it out. They like, I don't care. I need him to be on off night. I said, Schuler got the weekend. And then I'm in the weekend. So I'm looking forward to seeing him whenever he's in LA and I'm not on the road. But I did not know this about Schuler King. He's actually a funeral director, which is the more professional term for mortician is what we called it. So this is Ask a Funeral Director, aka Mortician. Schuler King, explain how you came as a baby all the way to a funeral director.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was born December 10th, 1984 on a Monday at 3 o'clock at Toomey Regional, Toomey Hospital in Sumter, South Carolina. Was born to Frank Williams and Tama Williams. And then let's skip all of that. After I graduated, after I graduated from USC, man, University of South Carolina, I went to mortuary school. My family actually owns a funeral home, Williams Funeral Home in Sumter, South Carolina. My family actually owns that. Been in business over 75 years. We closer to 80 years now, I believe. Yeah. Been
That
in
was gonna be
business.
my first question. I feel like the funeral business is it's almost always a family business passed down from generations. So did you always kind of feel like, oh, this is just what I'm gonna do because this is what we do?
No, absolutely not. I was, as a kid, sometimes when you a kid, you just contrary. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents and grandparents would be like, when you grow up, you know what I mean? You need to get your license to this. And I'm like, I'm not messing with no dead people. Like, these people are dead. I'm not, I like, living, live, breathing stuff. I'm not, going with that grandma. I'm not. But funny enough, I have it on both sides. My mother's father, which would be my maternal grandfather, also started a funeral home too. Lewis Funeral Home in Rock Hill, South Carolina. But he passed away suddenly before the business could really take off. So it ended up closing down like in '94 after my mother's mother passed. But so when I growing up, I grew up in and out of my father's family's funeral home and my mother's family's funeral home. So I was constantly surrounded by it, and I don't how I end up going from that to comedy. I was just somehow I was always funny, and my whole family is funny. Everybody in my family is funny, but I guess I just kind of had a little extra, you know what I mean? And then God started kind of putting it in my heart and just compelled me to, you know, to pursue comedy.
So when they say who did the body, that's y'all.
That's me. I did that.
Did that. So okay, so you're not just doing the like setting up appointments and this that. You're actually hands-on, like in there.
Yeah, because
embalming fluid.
Yeah, well, see, when you're dealing with a family business, it's not no big, huge corporation most of the time. You know what I mean? I'm not from a big city. I'm from Sumter, South Carolina. You know what I mean? So, South Carolina's kind of one of the poorest states in America. Not a whole lot of money coming through in comparison to in Atlanta or, whatever. You get the point. So, nonetheless, but growing up in that demographic, then it's like you have to be able to do everything on your own. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to say mom and pop because that sounds bad, but kind of on the level. You know what I mean?
So what was your like? Were you ever uncomfortable around them dead people, or you was always?
As a kid, absolutely, you uncomfortable as hell. There's been some situations, man. You know what I mean? As a kid, because like my father is not exactly the tender guy. Southern black men are very straightforward and rough.
Yes.
They're not gonna hold your hand and kiss you on the forehead. They just go on over there, dress that lady. We not gonna get no gloves. I said go over there and dress the lady. Okay, all right. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? So it like I have a joke in my routine talking about the first time that I picked up a dead body that we made a removal. Somebody had died at the house, and me and my father went to go pick up the dead body, and he didn't even tell me that that's what we was getting ready to do. Like,
you just like ride with me,
bruh. No, listen. This is what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like, okay, both of y'all are two grown adult men. You've seen, you've had experiences in your life, and you know what I mean. Kev, I know you have a family. I mean, I don't know, you know what I mean, but in order to be a grown man and you have a family, or just be grown, period, you know, there's a part, you seem like a nice guy, Kev, but there's a part of you, but listen, there's a part of Kev, right, that will turn into a whole nother person if you mess with his family.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It could be whatever,
So,
Kev.
right. So my point is, you a grown man and you will go there if you got to. But if I say, hey, grown man, I need you to come over and help me do something, and I don't even tell you what it is, like I would jeopardize, you know what I mean, our relationship, because when we get here and you see that, oh, what the hell, you ain't even tell me,
dude,
and you are a grown man.
Yeah.
I was 12.
Oh no.
Like, you just gonna get a 12-year-old and bring him to a dead people house. You ain't even say nothing. You just, and this is
a dead people house.
Bruh, I'll never forget, we were at Bernie Circle. There was an apartment complex called Bernie Circle. We pull up.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes. You see this is real. The lady was in a chair. I didn't even know she was dead because nobody told me that a dead person was gonna be there. She was just chilling, just sleep. And I didn't know. Everybody was real somber, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then my father just looked at me and was like, hey, grab her legs. Like, the hell we grabbing her legs for? What you talking? But the thing about it is that, you know, growing up, I was afraid of my father. You know what I mean? Because he was so much the opposite of my mother. My mother was a very soft, nurturing person, and my father was the polar opposite of that. So, you know, it's not like I could say, hey, daddy, I'm not doing it. We didn't have that kind of relationship. When he told you to do something, you had to do it. So if he said grab the dead woman's ankles, you best believe.
So when you first grabbed that ankle, were you like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, she dead, oh my God, oh my God.
Believe it or not, I didn't realize that woman was dead until he told me to grab her legs. I'm standing right there.
Because, can you imagine, dude? I'm like, I had enough complaints, like when I had to, like, you know, clip the lawn. My chores, and yours is go grab that dead body and dress it. What
it did was make it very easy for me to work certain jobs that other people couldn't work. You know what I'm saying? You work part-time at, you know, Chili's, and they'll put you on the dishwasher. Can you wash this much dishes, or you just washing dishes?
Hey, would you
dead people since I was 12 years old?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Would you be like, chili? You know what else is chili? A dead body.
Exactly. It's like, sir, I fear not one dish here. I can drop. I don't care about no grease burns and none of that. You know what I mean? Walk. Come in my world. Come on over here.
Here's a question for you, Schuler. So growing up, and I mean, even to this day, to an extent, but when I was a kid, I feared death. Like, the idea of death terrified me. And I didn't come up in church. Like, I wasn't, my parents didn't make me go to church or anything growing up. So I'm wondering, at what age were you kind of explained to you what death was, I guess, to kind of set you up for the family business?
Man, nobody did that. My parents have yet to explain to me, son, listen, grandmama
I've been here for 22 years and nobody explained to me death at all.
Yeah, I just thought they were taking long naps.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for that first.
Most of the time,
you ain't never had no orientation or nothing?
I'm still waiting on my brochure, dog. Like, there's nobody explain nothing to me. I believe it or not, they have the first time to hire me. I have never been hired officially to my family. There is no record, you know what I'm saying, of my official start date at my family's business at all. None at all.
You ever hit your dad up and be like, hey, so, you know, I mean, it's been like 10 years. You thinking maybe a raise? promotion at all?
We ain't never even had that conversation. I don't even talk about it. Like what? Why? Like why?
Yeah.
Like why? You see where the brick wall is. Why you running? What are you doing?
Raised? Boy, I raised you. How you gonna get a raise?
Yeah. I did not raise you when you raised that. When you raised that light switch, didn't that light come on?
Yeah. Now go over there and raise that dead body off that couch.
Exactly. That lady will raise up before that money will. Boy, you better get on out of here.
So I've kind of always been curious. You guys have to deal with people, the living, who are at their most vulnerable, emotional, stressed out. I mean, you gotta, especially if it's an untimely death. How do you like keep your composure when you are always dealing with people who are hysterical?
Well, to be honest with you, that's the part that can't be explained. That's just something inside you that you have that is kind of like the gift of comedy. It's just there, and you just have the ability to do it. Like I some stuff I just can't explain. I have seen some things, I've heard some things. You know, it is a vulnerable time. It is a vulnerable time. I've, a lot of family issues come out, gentlemen. A lot of family issues come out. Yeah. Somebody got stabbed one time. Yeah, man.
At the funeral home?
I talk about it. These are things I talk about on stage.
I've already wanted to see you on stage. I am even more intrigued in your set right now. And I don't want you to burn no material because I know you got to go on the road when this Corona gets over. So
no, I don't care.
Are y'all like, hey man,
listen, I am so confident in me doing what I do. I could say this right now, and then people still gonna laugh at it the same when I get on.
It is a different
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Material. So during this pandemic, are y'all like, man, this is crazy? Or y'all like, hey man,
business is booming?
No. Actually, I'm stuck in Georgia right now.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. I'm probably going to find my way home, sneak to South Carolina and check on my family. But I've been in Georgia.
Wow.
Yes, I've been, keeping in touch with my family and all that other good stuff. But
Is that where you live now, Schuler?
Yeah, I'm in Georgia.
So do you still work actively in the family business, or are you just full-time comedy now?
No, I still come home. I still come home whenever I have a little bit of time, man. I still come home, and it's the experience is changing because people see me on Wild and Out, and they see me, you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
So, that is the worst experience for me ever was when an Uber driver dropped food off at my house and then called me through the app and was like, "Yo, man, can I get a picture? I'm a big fan." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm at home." If I came with my grandma, like, man, Schuler.
You're right.
At your pile, like,
let me tell you something.
Before y'all take my granny.
Let me tell you something, man. It happened. I go to pick up this guy's mother. Oh. His mother died.
Oh no, man.
We pull up. It's like 1 a.m. You know what I mean? I get there, and my mind ain't even on this stuff. That's the thing. People catch me off guard. People only approach me when I'm not thinking about.
Yeah.
I said, you know what I mean? I'm in Walmart with a pack of drawers, and they shut up, huh? That's me.
I dropped the drawers on the ground. Like, they can never know I purchased underwear from Walmart, but they got no prices and good comfort.
Exactly. Like, where else would you be getting drawers from?
I just dropped it. I was like, huh?
You drop it and kick it like it's drugs. Like, uh-huh.
Oh my God.
No, but that's kind of what the situation was. You know what I mean? He came to the door, the guy answered the door, tears running down his face, and he was like, man, bruh, you funny as hell. Like, I'm like, what? Wait, what?
It's not the time for this right now.
He was like, man, mama in the back, bro, but you funny, man. I'm a fan. I was like,
here, come get a selfie with me and grandma.
I'm in the back, but you funny.
Like, yo, I kid you not.
Oh my gosh.
Kid you not. I kid you not. It happened in my hometown. And I was just like, wow, that was crazy.
Oh
You know?
my gosh.
And
Okay.
how do you stay calm? How do you keep a straight face when somebody says, "Hey, my dead mother's in the back, dog," but boy, you funny as hell.
Man, I commend you, Schuler. I promise you. I don't even know what I would do. Luckily, my whole career of like being more popular, I haven't worked a traditional job where I, saw a lot of fans, but bro, that's kind of what I'm interested in. Like, okay, this is actually a little dark for me, but because y'all are, I don't want to say death is normal for you, but you are more accustomed to dealing with death than most people. Do you ever forget that you're dealing with a dead person? Is it just like work for you, and it ain't like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just the body.
Well, this the thing. No, what it is that when I'm actually working on a dead body, and this is very serious. When I'm actually, embalming or this, that, and whatever, I kind of get into the headspace of trying to do the very best I can do. You know what I'm saying? And making this person as presentable as possible, because for one, I'm helping people who can't help themselves, not just the deceased person, but this entire family. They called us because they don't know what to do. Somebody's gone, they're dealing with the hurt. And the truth of the matter is, when somebody's passed away, everybody goes into autopilot. They don't even realize that they're in autopilot. So you may say some things to some people that you really didn't know that you said. You may do some things, you may react abnormally because you're not in your conscious mind.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
So that makes a lot of sense.
Right. So what and it's weird because what you're trying to do is make this unpleasant experience as pleasant as possible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get in the head. I never look at it as just the body. I look at it as, all right, I'm trying to take Miss So-and-so. Because, a lot of times being from a smaller city, we know these people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, but you know them.
That makes perfect sense.
Right. So it's like like my father could say, oh yeah, I know this person that's so-and-so's daughter. She was such and such's granddaughter, and her father used to cut my hair, and he was good friends with your granddaddy and all that. So it makes you put your best foot forward even more so.
Yeah.
Like but because I come out of that type of culture, because I come from that real personal, personal culture, just I really put myself into my work, then I do that with I'm just accustomed to it. I do it with everybody. You know what I mean? I do it as if, like this is my family member. I treat them as because
Are you ever like, man, I was in my bag today, boy. I don't even know this is my best work.
Yep, I ain't even gonna lie. Yep. Yep. You doggone rootin' tootin', sir. I have stood back on the other side of that room and said, you know what? They're gonna be pleased with this one. This is it right here. This is it. But I don't take no pictures. Like
no, but I can imagine you like it, especially the way you said it. Like you take pride in your work. You take your work seriously. You're diligent. You probably know when you've done a good job, or it's like, oh man, this is actually, I've gotten better at this. I've never really, I haven't had that much death, and I haven't experienced that much. I've only been to 2 funerals in my life, and the amount of time I've actually seen a dead body has been less than, when you go, you do your turn, it's less than 10 seconds. So
we should hang out.
I'm like it is, and I think that's such an unusual thing. You're not like, you don't, for the average person who doesn't deal with death a lot, you don't be like excited to do it. It's not a normal, it's not a normal occurrence. So
Here, I had a question for you. Sorry, Kev, I cut you off because I knew you were about to say something.
I need to be cut off before. I don't let people talk.
What would you say is what's your favorite part of what you do with the or being a mortician, and then what's your, I don't know if you want to say what you dislike, or what's your least fun, or I guess what you dislike about it.
What I like the most is that I'm actually around my family.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And when I say my family, I mean from my, blood family all the way, the staff and everything, man. Like that's one thing. When I go home, I'm my spirit is like rejuvenated because because I'm around people who they know Frank Williams. They don't know Shula King. Like Shula King is just a name to them. It doesn't mean anything, and they don't want anything from me. And you know what I mean. It's just that's real, just real family. There's no agenda there. You know what I mean? There's nothing. There's just people that I can laugh and talk with and BS with, and nobody wants anything. If anything, they would offer. Hey man, come on, you know what I'm saying? Let's get something to eat. You know what I mean? Come to the house, man. We playing cards and blah 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 blah. Stop by. Like it's when I go home, it's a lot of, you know what I mean, people just wanting to spend time with me. You know what I mean? So that's what I love about, being there. And I know that's not necessarily the business, but spending time.
That makes a lot of
sense. Yeah. But the least favorite part is kids. Yeah, that is the least favorite. I can't stand doing it. You know what I mean? It's not that I can't stand the actual act of it. It's just that a kid losing his life is just like, damn.
No,
that's heavy.
I listen. I try not to even think about it. I got kids, and as a parent, your mind starts to go that route because you love them so much. I don't know why Melissa actually we talked about this before, but apparently that's very common for parents to be like, what's going to happen? They're going to get a car accident, and this and that. Actually have to deal with that is just like, bro, I don't think even if you did that every day, I don't think you could ever get used to it. And a lot of police say that too. Police, military people, they are doctors. It's just like it feels a little heavier than normal when it's a child.
Man, they have been, and just to touch on it just a little bit, there have been like some kids' funerals that I have actually cried.
Yeah,
sure.
Like I've had to step away. Like people that I didn't even know. Yeah. I don't know the family. I don't know the kid. I have no connection to these people at all. And then, you know what I mean? And I've just had to kind of walk out of the room. You know what I mean? And some funeral directors are, well, you're working and bruh, I'm built like that. But that is what makes me.
I would rather you have that human moment than to be completely like, made of stone. Because if nothing ever bothers you, I'll be like, bro, you too stern. Like I need you to be a human. Somebody in the paper asked this, it wasn't on my list, but they said, have you ever had a supernatural event happen at a funeral or in the back?
I know what you're really trying to ask, patron. I know what you're really trying to ask. You're trying to ask me, has a dead person ever sat up? I talk about this in my set too.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey!
It's time for the remix.
This is the remix. The remix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
Yeah. Let's take them back. Say what?
What? Yes, back in the place once again.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, the damn wait is over. And it's time to bring back 250 of the most popular songs of 2 complete decades. Our beloved 90s and 2000s. DJ Family First Class Mashups and Remixes proudly presents the greatest, no, the fucking greatest mega mix ever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it on. Turn the fucking beat on.
Clap back.
Yeah.
We gon' clap back. Clap back. So seductive. We gon' clap back.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back?
The DJ Family.
Do you want to bump and slump with us?
Go, 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 DJ.
DJ Elmar.
Go, 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 DJ.
Reg.
Go, 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 go.
Fat Man Scoop. Fat Man Scoop.
You know what it is when we do what we do.
Okay, let's do it.
Right about now in the place to be. Yeah, the DJ Family.
We on fire. Up in here.
Up in here. Up in here.
Right about now in the place to be. Yeah, the DJ Family.
We on fire. Up in here.
Up in here. Up in here.
Yo, throw your hands in the air.
Hit 'em up, throw your hands up in the air.
Somebody say, oh yeah. Yo, throw your hands in the air.
This here's a family affair. The family is here.
And wave them like you just don't care.
Yeah. Shake that ass, girl. Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it.
You ain't here to party.
Still jumping 6 in the morning. Table dancing, glasses of pressure. No question, time for some action.
City. All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off, pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit. Go girl. Oh shit.
Ooh la la la, it's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh la la la, it's that natural law that the refugees bring. Ooh la 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 la.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do.
Do it now. I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back.
This is how it should be done.
I bet you want the body, bet you thought about it, that you were hot and bottle, because I talk around you. Looking for the goodies, keep on looking, 'cause they stay in the jar. Oh, 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 oh.
Looks like to the east side. Where I can do my bit, like that crib in the sky. We be moving on up. Looks like to the east side. And it looks like we're gonna get some cream from the pie. Ride.
Yeah, throw your hands in the air right now, man. Okay. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Ladies and gentlemen.
This is the DJ family in the mix.
Hands in the air. You get your hands up. Come on.
It go front, back, side to side. Get your freaky ass up in my ride. It go front, back, nice and slow. I know you like the style of my touch, boy. It go front, back, side to side. Get your freaky ass up in my ride. It go front, back, nice and slow. I know you like the style of my touch, boy.
Drop her to the ground like she ain't got manners. Too much booty for one man to handle. When all I need is a one night scandal. And I'ma get damn, little mama, know you fit my standards. You're the type to make me grip that handle. Lick shots in the air, bustin' that random.
Hold up. Hey, well, my niggas be thinking we soft. We don't play. it on my baby now. I did it on my baby now. I tell you all the things you stepping on your. I tell you all the when you stepping when you. I turn it on my baby, don't you cut me out. I tell you all the when you stepping when you. I turn it on my baby, don't you cut me out. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off.
Make me wanna shout, make me wanna scream, make me lose my cool. But I'm gonna throw my hands up. Make me wanna scream, make me lose my cool. But I'm gonna throw my hands up. Make me wanna scream, make me lose my cool. But I'm gonna throw my hands up. Make me wanna scream.
Shorty on the floor wide open. She eat so much they all up in the ocean. Like a 18-wheeler. That whole fine, but this whole killer. She leaking, she soaking wet. She leaking, soaking wet. Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Yeah.
So you said that you want me to roll it. Tell me, boy, now can you control it? I bring the fire, you bring the heat. Don't hold back, baby, give it to me. It ain't so easy to please me, and no. Boy, put it on me, and then we can roll.
Standing in the front yard yelling, hey, all the hot girls yelling, hey, all the dope boys yelling, hey, front yard yelling, hey, all the hot girls yelling, hey, from the back gate yelling, hey, this shit is so damn hot, loco, you gotta shake that thing, loco, you gotta shake that thing, loco. You gotta shake that thing, loco. You gotta shake that thing.
Take this, haters. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night, man. That's how long I've been on ya.
Tell me what it's gonna be. Do you see yourself the way that like me on the low low so your friends
Sing it again.
Tell me what it's gonna be. Do you see yourself the way that like me on the low low so your friends we gon' throw the party, rock the party, then drink Bacardi, freak somebody, then leave the party to the after party, y'all. We gon' throw the party, rock the party, then drink Bacardi, freak somebody, then leave the party to the after party, y'all.
I got 5 on it. Grab your phone, let's get key. I got 5 on it. Messing with that and no weed. I got 5 on it. It's got me stuck and not go back. I got 5 on it. Partner, let's go past on the side.
Burn it up. Girl, make it hot like the roof is on fire. Burn it up. Girl, the way you dance, you are my one desire. Burn it up. Girl, I don't care. The whole place burn down. Burn it up. Burn it up. Burn it up.
Loco, así me vuelvo contigo, tú mi cariño. Así me vuelvo yo. Loco, esos besos, mi nena, son mi canela.
Boss, I'm pressure mix. Lock up pressure mix. Family of pressure mix. No, that about pressure mix. Oh God, release. Pressure and pain make me freeze. Give me some sunshine and peace. Just a little break, please. From that dreadful disease. Nowadays pressure increase. Oh God, release. Stress and pressure make me freeze. Give me some sunshine and peace. And a good girlfriend, please. Take a rest smoking trees. Away from that wicked disease.
But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number two. All I know this time it is getting jet. Need a lot of cheese up in my head. Got a lot of dental in my bed to run that relay.
Honey came in and she caught me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Oh, you can get the woman access to your villa. Trust us on a weakness, all you clear your pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Just to do the situation that you caught up in her. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to a word where she say. And if she claim her, you tell her, baby, no way.
I travel far and wide, looking for the girl who can stay, going club to club, looking for the girl who can stay. 10,000 G's for the girl who knows she can stay. Been around the world, looking for the girl who can stay. Come on in, move your body like a steak, ma. Shake it till it wanna break, ma. Don't go back, let it go, ma. Let your money make a jump, ma. Let me see you go low, ma. Bring it up and let it roll, ma. Make me wanna get to know ya.
Come on, yeah.
No, ya.
Let me hold you, caress my body. You got me going crazy. Turn me on. Let me drown you. Come right on around me. You got me going crazy. Turn me on. Girl, just hug me, kiss me, squeeze me. Hug me, kiss and caress me.
Hug me, kiss me, squeeze me. Hug me, kiss and caress me.
Take that and rewind it back. Yeah. Take that and rewind it back. Back to the old school.
I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Hell yeah. Big DJ's family's back.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that. Hell yeah. Big DJ's family's back.
Enjoy yourself with me.
You know you gotta.
Enjoy yourself with me.
Come on.
You gotta enjoy yourself. Come on.
Baby, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you ain't never felt nothing. Baby, 'cause love was attraction, baby, your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be.
Come on.
It's 2 up in the morning, girl, and the DJ playing that song. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's 4 up in the morning now, and I'm trying to go home with you, girl. What you gonna do? What they gonna do? What you gonna do? What they gonna do?
You better get this body started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started.
Let's start the party right now.
Let's go. Here we go.
Let's go.
turn it. Hey DJ, Mr. DJ, Mr. DJ, somebody replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? I'll lick up on the dance floor, wanting some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Mr. DJ, somebody replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? I'll lick up on the dance floor, wanting some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Hey, Mr. Please, Mr. DJ, tell me if you hear me. Turn the music up. Turn it up. Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Please, Mr. DJ. Hey, DJ. Turn it up. Turn the music up.
Players only. We where them chicks be jerking their bodies. Up in the club where they get real naughty. Take them from here to the private party. To the after party, y'all. Players only. Where the players be spending a lot of dough. Honey's got ass bouncing on the floor. This is how we do behind the players though. I got friends and you got friends. They hop out and you hop in. I live fly and they dock in. The way you drop makes me pound. I got friends and you got friends. They hop out and you hop in. I live fly and they dock in. The way you drop makes me wanna pop. Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it, run it. Girl, indeed I can run it, run it. Is your man on the floor? If he ain't, let me know. Let me see if you can run it, run it.
Tonight, I'll be your naughty girl. I'm calling all the girls. We gon' turn this party out. No, you won't mind. Tonight, I'll be your naughty girl. Calling all the girls. I see you look me up and down, and I came to party. Let's get it crunk, let's get drunk, come on. Let's dance so me and your toe and then your throat, and so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration, and let's dance so me.
Dance, everybody.
Children growing, women producing, men go working, some go stealing. Everyone's got to make a living, to make a living. Children growing, women producing, men go working, some go stealing. Everyone's got to make a living.
J-Lo.
Here we go now.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. You really wanna throw my picture out the window? Tell MC I took up the phone, break my lease so I can move. Show a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I wanna put your number on the call block. FAOL, make my email stop. 'Cause you a bugaboo, you bugging what you bugging, who you bugging me, and don't you see it ain't cool.
Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop. Don't stop, come on.
Don't stop, get it.
That's real.
Don't stop, nigga, hit it.
I will. I'm gon' do it. Gon' do it. Gon' do it.
Do it now. You can do it, put your back into it.
Come on. I can do it. Put your ass into it. Come on.
You can do it, put your back into it.
Come on. I can do it. Put your ass into it.
Put your back into it.
Put your ass into it. Come on.
Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
That is all I wanna see. Baby, show me.
Come on, baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
I like the way you work it. Go deep.
Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go blam. I like you bum bum bam. Take the man that say that I'm a stormy, stab somewhere down the lane. I like you bum bum bam. Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go blam. I like you bum bum bam. Take the man that say that I'm a stormy, stab somewhere down the lane. I like you bum bum bam. All I wanna know is can I set it all. All I wanna know is can I set it.
Boricua, cubano, boricua, cubano.
All I wanna know is can I set it all. All I wanna know is can I set it.
Boricua, cubano, boricua. Ella le gusta la gasolina y yo tengo la gasolina. Que pa' abajo, ahora pa' arriba. Tú no pegas perro, no me digas. Ella le gusta la gasolina y yo tengo la gasolina. Que pa' abajo, ahora pa' arriba.
अरे करीना किसी दिन आले प्यार पुंडिया तो बच के रही नी तू हुने हुने होई मुटियार पुंडिया तो बच के रही नी तू हुने हुने होई मुटियार पुंडिया तो बच के रही
Si se me pega voy a darle. Racata, racata, esta noche quiero hacerle. Racata, racata, si se me pega voy a darle. Racata, racata, let's go, let's go.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 boom. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. My DJ family from Germany. Are you ready to party with me? Boom. 1, 2, 3. My DJ family from Germany. Are you ready to party with me? Put your right hand up, jump, jump. Left hand up, jump around. Put your right hand up, jump, jump. Left hand up.
It's wicked, wicked, wicked,
Put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up.
Jump up and get down.
Jump, jump,
The Mac Dad'll make ya.
jump, jump,
A Daddy Mac'll make ya.
jump, jump,
Crisscross will make ya.
jump, 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 jump,
The Mac Dad'll make ya.
jump, jump,
A Daddy Mac'll make ya.
jump, jump.
Ludacris got the flow to make your booty go.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Move it. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch.
Who is it?
Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money.
Get out the way.
Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money.
How you ain't gon' fuck? Bitch, I'm me. I'm the goddamn reason you in VIP. CEO, you don't have to CID. I'm young, wild, and strapped like G.I. Lee. Blah. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Whoop ass. Let security carry 'em on. Watch out for the medallion. My diamonds are reckless. Feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
Jump, 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 jump.
Get up on the dance floor.
Jump, 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 jump,
air if you're real as me. Throw your hands in the air if you're real as me.
Go DJ.
Family. Throw your hands in the air if you're real as me. Throw your hands in the air if you're real as me. Throw your hands in the air if you're real as me.
Go DJ.
Family.
See the monks, ride again. Wiggle with tongue, wine again. Everybody go hype again. You better run or sing again. Ooh-wee. See the monks, ride again. Wiggle with tongue, wine again. Everybody go hype again. You better run or sing again. Ooh-wee. Come baby, come baby, baby, come, come.
Come baby, come baby, baby, come, come.
Well, you gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some.
You gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some.
Come baby, come baby, baby, come, come.
Come baby, come baby, baby, come, come.
Well, you gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. I like the way she shake it in the thong. The way she make it twerk and grab a wall. Oh, baby, you know what you're doing. No limit, got the still bouncing and moving. I like the way she shake it in the thong. The way she make it twerk and grab a wall. Baby, you know what you're doing. No limit, got the still bouncing and moving. X gon' give it to ya.
X to the Z, baby.
X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. Give it to ya.
X to the Z.
X gon' give it to ya.
X to the Z, baby. DMX.
Play that fucking track.
Can you feel this figure something? Other cats be running, but they don't say nothing. Moving in the club like they wanna do something. Feeling kinda rowdy, huh? Hey now, hey now. The girls mean mugging, 'cause they must have seen what a girl pulled up in. In the club like they wanna do something. Feeling kinda rowdy, huh? Hey now, hey now.
Love it when you move so sexy. Love it when you walk. One thing that I have to see is the way you pop that booty. Love it when you move so sexy. Love it when you walk up on me. Girl, take the floor, let me see you pop that booty. Mommy's dancing all on me. She not wearing any panties. I love it when she call me Dada. Brother, she popping like she from Jamaica. Mommy's dancing all on me. She not wearing any panties. I love it when she call me Dada. Brother, she popping like she from Jamaica.
Girls, you know you better watch out. Some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing.
Yes, get your hands up, get your hands up, get your hands up, get your hands up, get your hands up.
So crazy right now.
Get your hands up, 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 get your hands up. Ladies in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Fellas in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Everybody in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Get your hands up in the air. One time for the people on the right side. One time for the people on the left. Everybody in the club, get 'em up, let's go. Get your hands up in the air.
Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch. Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you pleasure right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love. You got me looking so crazy, your love.
Bass drop, bass drop.
I never knew there was a love like this before.
All the ladies, if you're in here, I need to hear y'all. Yeah. Word up, Batman Scoop, Brooklyn Clan, DJ Family. What? But let's go. Batman Scoop, Family. Batman Scoop, DJ Family. Batman Scoop, Family. DJ Family. Batman Scoop, Family. Batman Scoop, DJ Family. Batman Scoop, Family. Most wanted crew. Germany.
Turn it over and hit it. turn it over there. Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Swizzy, hey, hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like that. Hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like that. Hey, tell me got it's like that. Like that. Whole fucking world, it's like that. Hey, hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like that. Hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like that. Hey, tell me got it's like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. I ain't never seen a ass like that. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me.
Ladies,
Shake that thing, miss.
come on, shake, shake,
Shake, shake.
come on, shake, shake, shake it like a sauce shaker.
Shake that thing, miss.
Come on, shake, shake,
Shake, shake.
come on, come on, come on, shake that thing, girl.
Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? Annabella, shake that thing, miss. Donna, yo, miss Jody and the one named Rebecca, yo, shake that thing, yo. Joanna, shake that thing, yo. Annabella, shake that thing, miss. Can I, dirty, yeah, hey, yo. Come and go, so then get busy. Just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging it, get jiggy. Get crunked up, percolate anything you want, forgot it, oscillate it if I don't take pity. Want to see you get live when the rhythm is a ride and my lyrics up about electricity. Y'all nobody can tell you nothing cause you don't know your destiny.
She's a beauty, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me, that is her beauty.
If you're sexy and you know it,
You can turn your up.
girl, you have it, you should show it.
Hands in the air.
Clap your hands. If you're sexy and you know it,
Don't get your hands up.
girl, you have it, you should show it.
Hands in the air.
Clap your hands.
Tears on my pillow 'cause your love is wicked. Cry me a river 'cause your love is wicked. Friends come around say your love is wicked. But the kisses when you give, don't you know it's wicked. Wait for your call 'cause your love is wicked. Can't sleep at all 'cause your love is wicked.
My trick me once, I won't let you trick me twice.
Them not hot like we. Them not hot like we. Them not hot like we. Them not hot. Them not hot. Them not hot. Them not hot. Them not hot like we. Like we. Them not hot like we. Like we. Them not hot like we. Like we. Them not hot. Them not hot. Them not hot. Them not hot. If you want it, you already got it. If you thought it, it better be what you want. If you feel it, it must be real. shit. To find out how hard I gotta work, yeah. It's your primitive plan, yeah.
Just give me the light and pass the Joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sights and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in the vibes and I got my dough. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, them looking hype and I got to know.
I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep frontin', saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing.
I gotta get you someday. I gotta get you.
DJ.
I gotta get you someday. I gotta get you.
DJ Rich.
Boy, you never find another love as good as this. Better represent. Boy, you never find another love as good as this. My love's a shit. I fell in love with the DJ. Mr. DJ.
Family.
I fell in love with the DJ. Mr. DJ.
Family.
Chi-town girls have the badunk-a-dunk. ATL junk in the trunk a bunks. Jamaican girls, put your front a clump. Miami girls, let me see you jump. New York girls can shake that ass. St. Louis, let me see you shake it fast. Midwest girls can shake that ass. Kelly and Kelly won't let them pass. Come on.
Like it when your booty go pump.
Ladies.
Girl, make your booty go pump. How you make your booty go pump? You got a whole lot of junk in your trunk.
Come on. Girl, shake your booty, don't stop. Turn around and make your booty pop. Girl, shake your booty, don't stop. Make it clap. Yeah.
What you doing from the front? What you doing from the back? Finna break it down like that. What you doing from the front? What you doing from the back? Finna break it down like that.
Wanna can't survive without one. Terrorists and use me go man. And now we possess the long john. Wanna take man from?
Cause what is yours, it is mine. And now we possess the good wine. Oh, no, can't survive without mine. Wanna take your love.
Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Eminem? What's up?
I have no snare in my headphones.
Oh, sorry. Wait.
Where's my snare?
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Shake your body like a belly dancer. Hey, ladies, drop it down. Just wanna see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl, go bonanza. Hey, girl, shake your body like a belly dancer.
If you got the baddest ass on the block, now drop. Let a nigga see the coochie pop, now drop. Do the snake, do the freak, do the walk, now drop. Don't stop, don't stop. Real eyes, down south thighs, now drop. Waistline, 5, 6, 7, now drop. One time, all in together, now drop. You gon' be just as strong as I.
Shake it, now baby, shake it. Take it off, take it off. Take what your mama gave you. I'm bringing sexy back. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy out.
Are you telling me this is a sign?
Come on, let's go, let's go.
You want.
Coming like a guitar on my amplifier. When you listen, feedback, keep going, take it higher. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Gonna feedback, oh, feedback, oh. Coming like a guitar on my amplifier. When you listen, feedback, keep going, take it higher. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Break it up, give it to me, come on.
Shorty, go, shorty. Shake them dice and roll them. Shake them dice and roll them. Shake them dice and roll them.
It's time to get the party started. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Oh, I'm coming up, so you better get this party started.
I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low. 'Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh baby, I don't wanna know. Oh baby.
Go get up, got your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the hotel. We at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. 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 This is Fat Man Scoop, and you're in the mix with the DJ family. Oh yes.
Check it out.
DEEJAY family.com.
This is lifestyles of the rich and famous. You want a piece of me? This is, oh my God, that Britney shameless. You want a piece of me? This is extra, this just in. You want a piece of me? This is she's too big, now she's too thin. You want a piece of me? Don't be afraid to touch. I know you think I'm a good girl. Don't you think a girl like me can be touched?
Come on.
Don't be afraid to touch. I know you think I'm a good girl. Don't you think a girl like me should be touched?
Yo.
Everybody here, out of control. Get your backs off the wall, 'cause misdemeanor said so.
Throw your hands in the air. Just throw your hands in the air. Just throw your hands in the air. Just throw your hands in the air. Let's go, let's go.
Oh yeah. Make me want misbehave. There I sit
can do it. Please don't stop the music.
I like the way your ass be vibrating. 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 Come on, check it out, check it out, check it out now. Come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, go DJ Family. Check it out, check it out, check it out now. Come on, 1, 2, 3, go DJ Family.
Oh, hot damn, this is my jam. Keep the party into the AM. Y'all don't understand. Make me throw my hands in the air, 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 air. Oh, hot damn, this is my jam. Keep the party into the AM. Y'all don't understand. Make me throw my hands in the air, 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 air.
J-Lo.
Yeah, yeah.
J-Lo, yo.
The way you walk, the way you move, the way you talk, the way you stare, the way you look, your style, your hair, the way you smile, the way you smell, the drive me wild. The motherfucking real. Come on.
Can you keep up, baby boy? Lose my breath, bring the noise. Lose my breath, hit me hard. Lose my. Can you keep up, baby boy? Lose my breath, bring the noise. Lose my breath, hit me hard. Lose my breath. Shake, 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 shake. My thumb ain't nothing
She's a tamale, jumping Kavasi. She wanna party after the party. She wanna private dance with somebody. Cause her body got a mind of its own. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you say? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you say? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Go, Timbo.
She got engaged and she's so hot, she's blazing up. It is so crazy, but this girl amazes me. She's such a lady, skin like a newborn baby, set like a garden daisy, zum fat like a lips of me.
Well, woman, the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. When the cats come out, the bands come out to play. Yeah. The daughters here picking on me on your way. Yeah. When the cats come out, the bands come out to play. Yeah. The daughters here picking on me on your way. Yeah.
Belleza ese sueño que tuve despierto, un recuerdo leve de esto que siento. Salió a la disco a bailar una diva virtual. Chequea cómo se menea. Chequea cómo se menea. Chequea cómo se menea.
Spending all your money on me and spending time on me. Spending all your money on me, on me,
What you
on
gonna
me.
do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump, 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 my hump. Well, I am, drop the beat now. It's alright now, you ain't got flaws on me. If we don't touch, you can still touch my love. It's free. We can work without the perks, just you and me. Plug it out till we get it right. Baby, if it's right, you can get it 'cause I like you just the way you are. I'll be the jeans and the khakis, boy, I like you just the way you are.
Gotta get that boom boom boom. 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 That boom boom boom. That boom boom boom.
Jump, jump, go girl. Jump, jump, go girl. Jump, jump, go girl. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, jump, go girl. Jump, jump, go girl. Jump, jump, go girl. Jump, 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 jump.
When I say jump, you say how high. I ain't never seen nobody out here so high. Like a bird, like a plane. This body out here insane. This body out here insane.
Go shake your ass to the beat.
Ladies looking hot.
Go shake your ass to the beat.
Shaking up what they got.
Go shake your ass to the beat.
Ladies looking hot.
Go shake your ass to the beat.
Party people.
Hey. Shake, 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 shake. Mentirosa, 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 mentirosa. Dale huevo, dale huevo.
Whoop, that is Hitman.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit bullseye, the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice,
night, and I just got paid. I done had a hard week, now it's time to celebrate. Cause I'm the shit, up in this bitch. Yeah, I'm the shit, up in this bitch. Yeah, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Yeah, I'm the shit, up in this bitch. Put the fucking hands up!
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Don't you? Don't you, baby? Don't you? Alright, sing. Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you? Don't you?
She's a man, it'll make you bad cause, make you cut cause, make you fall real hard in love. She's a man, it'll make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all of the love. She's a man, it'll make you bad cause, make you cut cause, wish you never, never met her at all.
Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. If you're on it, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle's waiting, coming, jump on it. If you're on it, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle's waiting, coming, jump on it.
This was the DJ family's fucking greatest R&B and hip-hop mix ever. Created, compiled, mixed, and mastered by Roland Sinberg, a.k.a. DJ Elmai. Special thanks to DJ Reg and Fatman Scoop. For more, check out DEJYFamily.com.
Now you're in New York. I'm preaching where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for
You welcome, OG.
New York.
Damn, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Far too kind.
Sweet love, yeah. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I should've held on tight, I never should've let you go. I didn't know nothing, I was stupid, I was foolish, I was lying to myself. I could not fathom that would ever
Hey, it's Deepika, and I'm asking you to stay home, stay healthy, and help stop the spread of COVID-19.
You've got your problems, baby, and I've got mine. Let's just spend it all by putting it together. Yeah. When you say you love me, it don't mean nothing. If you care, you'd be there like you used to be. Yeah.
I'm searching for the words to make you realize that I really, really want you to stay. Oh, yeah. Tears of frustration
While he was scheming, I was beaming in the beamer, just beaming. Can't believe that I caught my man cheating. So I found another way to make him pay for it all. So I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree. And on the way I grabbed Soleil and Mia. And as the cash box rang, I thought everything away. There goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had, but you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the lies you told, this is what you own. And ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Get your hands on his cash and spend until the last time for all the hard times. When you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. While he was bragging, I was coming down the hill of just a dragon. All his pictures and his clothes and the bagging. Sold everything else till there was just nothing left. And I paid all the bills about a month too late. It's a shame we have to play these games. The love we had just fade away, away. There goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had, but you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the lies you told, this is what you own. Hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Put your hands on his cash and spend until the last time for all the hard times. When you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. Hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Put your hands on his cash and spend until the last time for all the hard times. When you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if you mess up, you gotta hit him up. All of the dreams you sold left me out in the cold. What happened to the days when we used to trust each other? And all of the things I sold will take you until you get old to get them back without me. 'Cause revenge is better than money, you see. When your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Put your hands on his cash and when you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. Hey ladies, hey ladies, hey ladies, hey ladies, yeah.
Baby, don't go. 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 I understand. Just chill. Baby, don't go.
It's such a shame, but I'm leaving. Can't take the way you mistreated me. And it's crazy, but oh baby, it don't matter whatever, don't faze me.
I don't believe you wanna leave like this. I don't believe I just had my last real kiss. I do believe we'll laugh and reminisce. Wait a minute, don't bounce, baby. Let's talk about this, man.
Well, I'm bouncing and I'm out, son. I gotta leave you alone. 'Cause I'm good, holding down the spot, and I'm good. Repping the girls on the block, and I'm good. I got this thing on lock, so without me, you'll be fine, right? All
cat nervous, the thought of settling down. Especially me, I was creeping all over town. Thought my tender touch could lock you down. I knew I had you, as cocky as it sounds. The way you used to giggle right before I put it down. It's better when you angry, come in, I'll prove it now. Come in.
Stop playing, you gaming. I gotta leave you alone. I'm good, holding down my spot, and I'm good. Repping the girls on the block, and I'm good. I got this thing on lock, so without me you'll be fine, right? All my pride is all I have.
Pride is what you had, baby girl, I'm what you have.
You'll be needing me, but too bad.
Be easy, don't make decisions when you're mad.
The path you chose to run alone.
I know you're independent, you can make it on your own.
Here with me, you had a home.
But time is of the essence, why spend it alone? People make mistakes to make up, to break up, to wake up. Cold and lonely, chill, baby. You know me, you love me, I'm like your homie. Instead of beefing, come home me. I promise I'm not a phony. Don't bounce, baby, console me. Come in.
Ain't nothing you can say to me that can change my mind. I gotta let you go now, and nothing will ever be the same. So just be on your way. Go ahead and do your thing now. And there's no more to explain to me, you know. I know your game, I'm not feeling what you do. So I'm bouncing and I'm out, son. I gotta leave you alone. Yeah, yeah. My pride is all I have.
Pride is what you had, baby girl, I'm what you have.
You'll be needing me, but too bad.
Be easy, don't make decisions when you're mad.
The path you chose to run alone.
I know you're independent, you can make it on your own.
Here with me, you had a home.
But time is of the essence, why spend it alone?
All my pride is all I have.
Pride is what you had, baby girl, I'm what you have.
You'll be needing me, but too bad.
Be easy, don't make decisions when you're mad.
The path you chose to run alone.
I know you're independent, you can make it on your own.
Here with me, you had a home.
But time is of the essence, why spend it alone? I promise you.
Could it be you calling me down? My foolish heart turns at the stars. All that I am is all that you see. You don't need nobody else, and you're putting this all on me. Forget it's all. There's a time and a place for all this. This is not the place for all this. Is there a reason why you're saying all this? And can we talk about it later? I've gotta right my wrongs. With you is where I belong. You've been down from the go. Recognition's what you want, and it's something that I should know. Something that I should know. All the things that you went through, girl, I never meant to put you through it twice, no. Tell me, how can I right my wrongs? That's something that I should know. All the things that we've been through, girl, I never meant to put you through it twice, no, no. Could it be you calling me down? My foolish heart turns at the stars. All that I am is all that you see. You don't need nobody else, and you're putting this all on me. Forget. I say you don't need nobody else. Feels like you don't got me, so you feel like you've been by yourself. I've been feeling kinda down myself. I've been going through it as well. Girl, I guess time will tell. That's the problem, I ain't got any left. There's some things I can't help, but you will make the time for me. Hope isn't that something that I should know?
something that I should know. All the things that you went through, girl, I never meant to put you through it twice, no. Tell me, how can I right my wrongs? That's something that I should know. All the things that we've been through, girl, I never meant to put you through it twice, no, no. Could it be you calling me down? My foolish heart turns out the stars. All that I am is all that you see. You don't need nobody else, and you're putting this all on me. Forget it.
Yeah. We sending this one out to all the ladies all over the world. All the ladies all over the world. All my sexy mamas. Come on, come on, come on. As we proceed to give you what you need. You know I like it when your body go pump, pump, pump. Bad boy, B2K. Yo, oh, talk to him, player. Yeah.
I like your little sexy style. Love it when you're getting wild. Girl in the club with me.
Come over here, let me talk to you for a minute. Tell you something.
Girl, you need to be in magazines with a crown on your head, 'cause you's a ghetto queen, like bling, bling, bling.
Come on, you fine, girl.
The way you're shaking that sexy body shaped like an hourglass. Give me some time.
Yeah, let's do it, y'all.
I wanna get you to myself, you and me and nobody else, and do the things we do. Baby, there is something that I need from you.
Come on, baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
That is all I wanna see. Baby, show me.
Come on,
show
baby,
me.
turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
The way you're throwing that thing in me, I can take it, baby. When you're teasing me, gonna have to stop pleasing me while we're on this floor.
Stop teasing me, baby.
Yeah,
I want you.
You're taking it round and round. I love the way you put it down. You're making me scream for more.
Give me more. Let's go. Don't stop. Come on.
Put your two-way next to mine. Baby, you need anytime. You and me behind closed doors.
Talk to me now.
You're about to be my main squeeze. Take trips, cop shiny things. Girl, just come with me. Oh, now mama, go ahead, do the damn thing.
Come on, baby, turn around. Turn around. See that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
That is all I wanna see. Baby, show me.
I like this. Come on.
Show
Baby,
me.
turn around. Turn around. See that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
The way you're throwing that thing at me.
It's bad boy, baby. Check this out. Call me Let's dance for nothing, mommy. Plans to take a mommy. Get on the floor, make it bump more, shake it, mommy. Let's ride, I'm your Clyde, you can be my Bonnie. See you the type for me, mommy. So right for me, man, she can move it. Love when she dance to the music. Make me wanna stand like a pool stick. Hands is the smoothest. Just a simple touch, make me lose it. Girl, that's enough, stop moving. I bump that. I pump that, girl, bring it to me, bump that. I want that, girl, sing it with me like. So let's do it again, mommy. You and a friend, mommy. Money ain't a thing, look what I gotta spend, mommy. Put up your hands for me, that's how you dance for me. Shake it like you can, honey. Take it from your man, mommy. Yeah.
Turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
That is all I wanna see. Baby, show me. Show me.
Turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump.
The way you're throwing that thing
They call me Diddy. Yeah. Dave Mack, you got one now, baby. Don't stop. Come on. I see you, Chris. You know I like it when your body goes bum, bum, bum. I like this right here. Come on. Let's go. I like the way y'all ladies on that thing. The way y'all do that thing when y'all do that thing. You know I like it when your body goes bum, bum, bum. Come on. Don't stop. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Let's baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum, bum, bum.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. And another one. You know I like it when your body goes bum, bum, bum. Come on. It's pandemonium, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolated while you're waiting, so just dance for me.
Come on, everybody, get on up. Cause you know we got to get it wrong. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Come on, baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor.
Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolated while you're waiting, so just dance for me.
It's only gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Cop you a drink, go ahead and rock your eyes, cause we're celebrating no more drama in our lives. With a great track pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass on the dance floor.
Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance with me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolated while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Don't need no haters,
Y'all, we don't need no.
Just try heart will go on and on. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone. Love was when I loved you one true time. I hold you in my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. There's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and
New York City. You are now rapping with 50 Cent. You gotta love it.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty for my bands, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I get out and peel a nigga cap, you chill and drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends that you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we can have a little drink, you know, a nightcap, and we can go do what you like. I know you like that.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down
and out, would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me?
Now would you leave me if your father found out I was thugging? Do you believe me when I tell you, you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you're a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I treat you how you wanna be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me, would you believe me or up and leave me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl, we make mistakes. To make it up, I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style, I say anything to make you smile.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Could you love me in a girl? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us. Could you love me in a bed? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us.
is driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. And if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. Can we go back to the days our love was strong? Can you tell me how a perfect love goes wrong? Can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh God, give me no reason. I'm down on bending knee. I'll never walk again until you come back to me. I'm down on bending knee. So many nights I dream of you, holding my pillow tight, and I know that I don't leave me alone. When I open up my eyes to face reality, every moment without you, it seems like eternity. I'm begging you, come back to me. We go back to the days our love was. Oh, baby, can you tell me how a perfect love goes? Because something we wrong. Can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh God, give me the reason. I'm down on bending knee. Never walk again until you come back to me. I'm down on bending knee.
Baby, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for all the wrong I've done. Please come back home, girl. I know you put all your trust in me. I'm sorry I let you down. Please forgive me.
I'm gonna swallow my pride. Say I'm sorry. Stop pointing fingers. The blame is on me. I want a new life, and I want it with you. If it feels the same, don't ever let it go. You gotta believe in the spirit of love. It'll heal all things. It won't hurt anymore. Know how to believe our love
Hi guys, it's Patrick Starr, and we need to stop the spread of COVID-19, and we really need to stay home. So in the meantime, go ahead and practice your makeup with me. And if you want to see more
Attention!
What's happening? What's happening?
Hey!
It's time for the remix.
This is the remix.
The remix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I said, are you ready? Yeah. Let's take them back.
Say what?
What?
Yeah, back in the place once again.
Let's go.
Let's go!
All right, the damn wait is over. And it's time to bring back 250 of the most popular songs of 2 complete decades. Our beloved 90s and 2000s. DJ Family First Class Mashups and Remixes proudly presents the greatest, no, the fucking greatest black music mix ever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it on.
Turn the fucking beat on.
Clap back.
Yeah.
We gon' clap back. Clap back. So seductive. We gon' clap back.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back?
The DJ Family.
Do you want to bump and slump with us?
Go, 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 DJ.
DJ Elmar.
Go, 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 DJ.
Reg.
Go, 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 go.
Fat Man Scoop.
Fat Man Scoop.
You know what it is when we do what we do.
Okay, let's do it.
Right about now in the place to be. Yeah, the DJ Family.
We on fire. Up in here.
Up in here. Up in here.
Right about now in the place to be. Yeah, the DJ Family.
We on fire. Up in here.
Up in here. Up in here.
Yo, throw your hands in the air.
Hit 'em up.
Throw your hands up in the air.
Somebody say, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, throw your hands in the air.
This here's a family affair. The family is here.
And wave them like you just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it. Shake that ass, girl. Little mama, show me how you move it. Go ahead, put your back into it. Do your thing like it ain't nothing to it.
You ain't here to party.
Still jumping 6 in the morning. Table dancing, glasses of passion. No questions, time for some action. Can you bounce to it? My girls, get your boys, gonna make some noise. It's gonna get rowdy, gonna get a little unruly. Get fired up in a hurry, gonna get dirty. It's about time to get
Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
Shake your baby. Come on. Don't say nothing. Don't say a word. I just want to see you work. Come on, baby, work it for me. Show me something. Let me see it, girl. I just want to see you work. I just want to see you working for me. I wanna get to know you. I really wanna fuck you, baby. That's some love. I'm sure I'm gonna drive you crazy. I wanna be your lover. I wanna get to know you, lady. When those some loving, I'm sure I'm gonna drive you crazy.
I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie. Nigga accent, nigga accent, help me, nigga accent. I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie. Nigga accent, nigga accent.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come on, rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, baby, yeah, take it, yeah, baby. Come on, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come on, rude boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, baby, yeah, take it, yeah, baby.
Give them what they want, come on. Give them what they want, come on. Give them what they want, they all can't get it. Give them what they want, come on. Give them what they want, come on. Give them what they want, they all can't get it. Give them what they want, come on. Give them what they want, come on. Give them what they want, they all can't get it. Give them what they want, come on. Give them what they want, come on.
Set it up, I suggest, yo. Set it up, I suggest, yo. Set it up.
Hey, all I wanna know is can I set it all?
Set it up on the left, yo. Set it up on the right, yo. Set it up. Come on now, set it up.
Can I set it all?
I like the way you do that right there, right there. Switch your hips when you walk and let down your hair, down your hair. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Lick your lips when you're talking, that make me stir, make me stir. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Switch your hips when you walk and let down your hair, down your hair. I like the way you do that right there, right there, right there. I like the way you look right there, right there.
Break down, feel the party. What? Get your damn hands up.
I say hands up. Popping the pussy right there.
Right there.
Put your hands together, everybody. What? Get your damn hands up.
Throw your hands up.
Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips. Now everybody in the club get tips.
How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down like London, wanna go down like London, be going down like. How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down like, wanna go down like.
All a nigga really need is a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. We can head to the crib in a little bit. I can show you how I live in a little bit. I wanna unbutton your pants just a little bit. Take them off and pull them down just a little bit. Get the kissing and touching a little bit.
Ooh la la la, it's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh la la la, it's that natural law that the refugees bring. Ooh la 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 la.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do. We make a move and act a fool while we up in the club. This is how we do.
Do it now.
I'm kinda buzzed and it's all because
This is how we do it.
South Central does it like nobody does.
This is how we do it.
To all my neighbors, you got much flavor.
This is how we do it.
Let's flip the track, bring the old school back.
This is how it should be done.
I bet you want the body, bet you thought about it, that you were hot and bothered, because I talk around you, looking for the goodies, keep on looking 'cause they stay in the jar. Oh, oh,
the DJ family in the mix.
Hands in the air. You get your hands up. Come on, come on. It go front, back, side to side. Get your freaky ass up in my ride. It go front, back, nice and slow. I know you like the style of my touch. It go front, back, side to side. Get your freaky ass up in my ride. It go front, back, nice and slow. I know you like the style of my touch. It
Drop her to the ground like she ain't got manners. Too much booty for one man to handle. When all I need is a one night scandal. And I'ma get damn, little mama, know you fit my standards. You're the type to make me grip that handle. Lick shots in the air, bustin' that brand.
Hold up, wait. Oh my, sit back and we saw we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall. Hold up, wait. Oh my, super, I can do both. Take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. Yo, 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 home's the Bel Air.
Who's that girl? Now say my name, y'all. Who's that girl? Come on. Who's that girl? Come on. Now say my name, y'all. Who's that girl? Before the end of the night, I wanna hold you so tight. You know I want you so much, and I'm so tempted to touch. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I need you so much. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I'm inside your clutch. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch. A little woman, man, I need you so much. Tempted to touch, tempted to touch.
can't touch this.
What you deserve is what you get.
You wanna know now, you don't know it yet.
What you deserve is what you get.
You wanna know,
But you don't know it yet. What you deserve is what you get.
you wanna know now, you don't know it yet.
What you deserve is what you get.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.
But you don't know it yet. But you don't know it yet. But you don't know it yet.
A minute, oh my baby, now. A baby, oh my baby, now. I tell you all the things you're stepping on your carry out. I tell you all the when you're stepping when you carry out. I turn it on, my baby, don't you cut me out. I tell you all the when you're stepping when you carry out. I turn it on, my baby, don't you cut me out.
We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off.
Make me wanna shout, make me wanna scream, make me lose my cool. I'm gonna throw my hands up. Shout, make me wanna scream, make me lose my cool. I'm gonna throw my hands up. Shout, make me wanna scream,
haters. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
Tell me what it's gonna be. Do you see yourself with a like me on the low low, so your friends sing it again? How do you love me? Tell me what it's gonna be. Do you see yourself with a like me on the low low, so your friends sing it again?
We gon' throw the party, rock the party, then drink Bacardi, freak somebody, then leave the party to the after party, y'all. We gon' throw the party, rock the party, then drink Bacardi, freak somebody, then leave the party to the after party, y'all.
I got five on it. Grab your phone, let's get key. I got five on it. Messing with that ain't no weed. I got five on it. It's got me stuck and not so bad. I got five on it. Partner, let's go half on a side.
Burn it up. Come on. Girl, make it hot like the roof is on fire. Burn it up. Girl, the way you dance, you are my one desire. Burn it up. Girl, I don't care. The whole place burn down. Burn it up. Burn it up. Burn it up. Loco. Así me vuelvo contigo, tú mi cariño. Así me vuelvo yo. Loco. Esos besos, mi nena, son mi canela. Dámelo, dámelo. Loco. Así me vuelvo contigo, tú mi cariño. Así me vuelvo yo. Loco. Esos besos, mi nena, saben a canela. Ay, dámelo.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing on the phone with the goldies. Oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money. If you wanna go and get high with me, smoke the L in the back of the Benzine. Oh, why do I live this way? Must be the money. Get up and dance, throw up your hands. Get up and dance, show me what you're made of. Get up and dance, throw up your hands. Get up and dance, show me what you're made of.
On my show, just you and your crowd, do a trick you never seen. And I bet that I can make you believe in love and sex and magic. So let me drive my body around you. I bet you know what I mean. 'Cause you know that I can make you believe in love and sex and magic. This is the part where we fall in love. Let's slow it down so we fall in love.
I see you on the floor.
I never really knew that she could dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Bonita. Picasa. Shakira, Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. All the attraction, the tension. Don't you see, baby, this is perfection.
Boss, I'm pressure me. Lock up, pressure me. Family, I'm pressure me. Lord, I about pressure me. God, release. Pressure and pain make me freeze. Give me some sunshine and peace. Just a little break, please. From that dreadful disease. Nowadays, pressure increase. Oh, God, release. Stress and pressure make me freeze. Give me some sunshine and peace. And a good girlfriend, please. Take a rest, smoking trees. Away from that wicked disease.
Not the fault. But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number two. All I know this time it is getting jet. Need a lot of cheese up in my head. Got a lot of dancing in my bed to run that relay.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door.
Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Oh, you can get the woman access to your villa. Just a son of weakness, I'll lay you clear your pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Just to do the situation that you caught up in her. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to a word where she say. And if she claim her, you tell her, baby, no way.
I travel far and wide, looking for the girl who can stick, 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 stick. Going club to club, looking for the girl who can stick, 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 stick. 10,000 G's for the girl who knows she can stick, 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 stick. And around the world, looking for the girl who can stick, 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 stick. Could it be you now? Come on and move your body like a steak, ma. Shake it till it wanna break, ma. Don't go back, let it go, ma. Let your money make a jump, ma. Let me see you go low, ma. Bring it up and let it roll, ma. Make me wanna get to know ya.
Come on, yeah.
No, 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 ya.
Let me hold you, caress my body. You got me going crazy. Turn me on, turn me on. Let me jam you. Come right on around me. You got me going crazy. Turn me on, turn me on. Girl, just hug me. Kiss me, squeeze me, hug me, kiss and caress me.
Hug me, kiss me, squeeze me. Hug me, kiss and caress me.
Take that and rewind it back. Rewind it back. Yeah. Take that and rewind it back. Back to the old school. When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Hell yeah. Big DJ family's back. Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that. Hell yeah. Big DJ family's back.
Enjoy yourself with me.
You know you gotta.
Enjoy yourself with me.
Come on.
You gotta enjoy yourself. Come on.
Baby, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you ain't never felt.
don't stop. Don't stop, get it, don't stop. Don't stop, come on.
Don't stop, get it.
That's real.
Don't stop, nigga, hit it.
I will, I'm gon' do it. Gon' do it. Gon' do it.
Do it now. You can do it, put your back into it.
Come on. I can do it, put your ass into it. Come on.
You can do it, put your back into it.
Come on. I can do it, put your ass into it.
Put your back into it.
Put your ass into it. Come on.
Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum, bum, bum.
That is all I wanna see. Baby, show me.
Come on, baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bum, bum, bum.
I like the way you work it. Go
Informer, you know say that I'm a stormy, I go play him. I like you bum bum bam. Take the man that say that I'm a stormy, stand somewhere down the lane. I like you bum bum bam.
How you ain't gon' fuck? Bitch, I'm me. I'm the goddamn reason you in VIP. CEO, you don't have the CID. I'm young, wild, and strapped like G.I. Lee. Blah! We ain't got nothing to worry about. Whoop ass, let security carry 'em out. Watch out for the medallion, my diamonds are reckless. Feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace. Jump, 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 jump. Get up on the dance floor. Jump, 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 jump up and get down. Stand up.
All the single ladies, 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 all the single ladies. Now put your hands up.
Go DJ family. Throw your hands in the air if you're real legit. Throw your hands in the air if you're real legit. Throw your hands in the air if you're real legit. Go DJ family.
See the monks, ride again. Wiggle the tongue, wine again. Everybody go hype again. You better run or sing again. Ooh-wee. See the monks, ride again. Wiggle the tongue, wine again. Everybody go hype again. You better run or sing again. Ooh-wee. Come baby, come baby, baby, come, come. Come baby, come baby, baby, come, come. Well, you gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. You gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. Come baby, baby, come, come. Come baby, baby, come, come. Well, you gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some.
I like the way she shake it in the thong. The way she make it twerking grab a wall. Oh, baby, you know what you're doing. No limit, got the still bouncing and moving. I like the way she shake it in the thong. The way she make it twerking grab a wall. Baby, you know what you're doing. No limit, got the still bouncing and moving.
X gon' give it to ya.
X to the Z, baby.
X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. Give it to ya.
X to the Z.
DMX.
X gon' give it to ya.
X to the Z, baby.
DMX. Play that fucking track.
Can you feel this figure something? Other cats be running, but they don't say nothing. Moving in the club like they wanna do something. Feeling kinda rowdy, huh? Hey now, hey now. The girls mean mugging, 'cause they must have seen what a girl pulled up in. In the club like they wanna do something. Feeling kinda rowdy, huh? Hey now, hey now.
First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya.
Give it to me, baby, nice and slow.
Give it to me.
First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. Give it to ya.
Give it to me.
Love it when you move so sexy. Love it when you walk. One thing that I have to see is the way you pop that booty. Love it when you move so sexy. Love it when you walk. Girl, take the floor, let me see you pop that booty. Mommy's dancing all on me. She not wearing any panties. I love the way she call me dada. Brother, she popping like she from Jamaica. Mommy's dancing all on me. She not wearing any panties.
Germany.
Turn it over and hit it. Turn around now. Turn it over and hit it.
Ooh la la la.
Turn it over and hit it. Turn around now. Turn it over and hit it. Turn it over and hit it.
Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is?
Swizzy, hey, hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like hey, hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like hey, hey, tell me got it's like that. Like that, whole open ball, it's like that. Hey, hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like hey, hey, tell me got it's like that. It's like hey, hey, tell me got it's like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me.
I ain't never seen a ass like
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me.
Ladies,
shake that thing, miss.
come on, shake, shake,
Shake, shake,
come on, shake, shake, shake it like a sausage.
shake that thing, miss.
Come on, shake, shake,
Shake, shake,
come on, come on,
Come on, shake that thing, girl.
shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? Annabella, shake that thing, miss. Donna, yo, Miss Jody, and the one named Rebecca, yo, shake that thing, yo. Joanna, shake that thing, yo. Annabella, shake that thing, miss. Can I, dirty, yeah, hey, yo. Come and go, so then get busy. Just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging it, get jiggy. Get crunked up, percolate anything you want, forgot it, oscillate it if I don't take pity. Want to see you get live when the rhythm is a ride, and my lyrics up about electricity. Girl, nobody can tell you nothing, cause you don't know your destiny.
She's a beauty, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me, that is her duty. That is her
If you're sexy and you know it,
You can tell yourself.
girl, you have it, you should show it.
hands in the air.
Clap your hands.
If you're sexy and you know it,
Don't get your hands up.
girl, you have it, you should show it.
Hands in the air.
Clap your hands.
Tears on my pillow 'cause your love is wicked. Cry me a river 'cause your love is wicked. Friends come around say your love is wicked. But the kisses when you give, don't you know it's wicked? Wait for your call 'cause your love is wicked. Can't sleep at all 'cause your love is wicked.
Might trick me once, I won't let you trick me twice.
Them not hot like we. Them not hot like we. Them not hot like we. Them not hot, them not hot, them not hot, them not hot, them not hot like we. Like we. Them not hot like we. Like we. Them not hot like we. Like we. Them not hot, them not hot, them not hot, them not hot. If you want it, you already got it. If you thought it, it better be what you want. If you feel it, it must be real. Just say the word and I'ma give you what you want. Time is waiting. We only got 4 minutes to say the word. No hesitating. Grab a boy, grab a girl. Time is waiting. We only got 4 minutes to say the word. No hesitating. We only got 4 minutes.
Baby, I'm freaking.
If you want me to stay, I'll never leave. If you want me to stay, we'll always be. If you want me to stay, love endlessly. If you want me to stay, if you want me to stay, I'll never leave you.
Your body might check 1, 2, 'cause it ain't a party to my crew run through. Shake somebody, show me what you can do, like oh. Rock your body might check 1, 2,
something that's real than the chick that they talk about. Damn is the words that come out their mouth. She look good always without a doubt. Ask for it, she back and kicking out.